Hey there, Allie here from Parkside Nutrition, and today we are talking about fiber. Fiber. So if I'm talking about fiber, you're probably thinking, oh, Allie's just wanting another way to talk about bowel movements. Fair. Potentially. But I do see this as a pretty common trend as far as nutrition. People are low on fiber and low on protein are the most common things, or low on plants. But even if you're eating a lot of plants, you're saying, hey, I'm having a lot of salads, I'm having a lot of vegetables, you might not actually still be getting enough fiber, or maybe you're getting too much. So there is a little bit of a sweet spot that we want to find. So I can't count how many times I've sent this guide out, so I'm sending it out again in case you missed it the first time or haven't heard me talk about this, send it out, etc. But also I wanted to talk a little bit about how we should be utilizing fiber and all the things. So this is my high fiber list. And when you're thinking about fiber, I want you to think about the bones of plants. And so this is strong plants. So you can think lentils, things that have a lot of good structure. A lot of times I'll hear things like, I had some spinach to add some fiber. We added some plants, we added some nutrition, that is great, but spinach isn't super high in fiber. We can't eat a lot of spinach because it condenses, so that might be a strategy, but it's not super high in comparison to some others. So I think it's helpful to learn how much we should be aiming for, and then what are the sources, how do I incorporate this on an actual lifestyle basis, right? So number one, if we think about the groups of foods, vegetables, fruits, grains, nuts and seeds, and then legumes or lentils. Those are our kind of 5 major categories. So when I'm building my plate, I'm thinking, okay, I want to add some fiber in this. These are the categories I can think of. So for my vegetable ones, my top ones are going to be things like acorn squash has a lot. And for 1 cup, it gives us about 9 grams, which is pretty great because in general, in a meal, I would love to see close to 10 grams of fiber per meal. Ideally, people are getting close to 30. The official recommendation is closer to 14 grams of fiber for every 1,000 calories that we consume. Because if we're not consuming a lot of calories, it's going to be hard to get a lot of fiber in. With that said, I would like to increase that a little bit because we are seeing increased rates of colon cancer, increased rates of gut issues, things like that. And I think most people do better if they are consuming more than that general basic guideline. So if I can aim for about 10 grams from a little over, a little under, fine with that, but a little or close to about 10 grams of fiber per meal, we're probably doing pretty well. So if I think about where am I getting that for my vegetables in this meal, is there any fruits that I can add in, or maybe I'm adding fruits as a snack? Avocado is a great source of fiber. Also these berries that have seeds, that's where the fiber is coming from, and those are an excellent source. Grains, those still contribute as well. Nuts and seeds. So chia seeds are a huge powerhouse when it comes to, this is a relatively small portion, only an ounce compared to what we just looked at. Those foods were coming in a serving size of a cup. So in just 1 ounce, you can get almost 11 grams of fiber. That's really good. Pumpkin seeds are another good one. Flax seeds are another favorite of mine because, again, they're just packing a pretty good punch as far as the fiber in a small amount or small serving. Beans and lentils are pretty awesome too. So navy beans, lentil beans, you can see they're pretty similar here. So we don't have to, love navy beans. There's lots of variety to pick from. But picking a variety is best because a variety of fiber feeds a variety of our gut bacteria, and we want diversity within our gut. We don't want one species of bacteria to be, stronger or bigger population necessarily than one. So definitely aim for variety. Even if you're saying, Allie, I take psyllium husk, Allie, I take a fiber supplement, I'm good. That is usually psyllium husk, or it's one type of fiber. I want lots of different types of fiber. That means I need lots of different types of plants in the mix, preferably. So this is our big long list. I would definitely print this out, use it. Super nerd, I understand that, but this is a very helpful list, I promise, when we are trying to increase our fiber. This is also going to help lower cholesterol, balance our blood sugar, improve our digestion typically. Another side note is if we are boosting our fiber quite a bit, if you're not used to eating these types of foods, make sure that we are increasing our fiber or our water at the same time we are increasing our fiber, because if we add too much fiber, not enough water, that can cause constipation, and nobody wants that. So just keep that in mind. But if you'd also like practical examples, here to help, because we have these easy high fiber meal ideas. So it's going to tell you roughly what protein, because we still want protein in plants, right? Still want protein and fiber. So it's going to try to balance those two for you and give you some examples. So egg veggie scramble is one of my favorite ways to do that. Artichoke is also another high fiber food and is really good for our gut bacteria. They love it. But yeah, here are some really simple recipes, meal ideas, and then this kind of basic formula below. 4 ounces of lean protein plus some sort of grain in there to get about 8 to 18 grams of fiber. And these are some options to help you get that without really any cooking, right? You're just heating them up. So here are some more examples, and it even leaves a little bit of room for you to fill out your week if you want to include some other examples that you would like to eat. Also on the Free Shit Friday library, there's a blank form on there of this, so you can make your own example meal plan for the week. But hopefully that is all you never wanted to know about fiber, and this will help you in your gut health journeys, your health journeys overall. But hopefully you learned something new, and this can help you in your specific health journeys. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out. But thanks so much for watching.